business coach. We just completed online virtual same thing, a virtual morning connection for with our community, and it was a small intimate group. We had about 15 women coming. I think some of them stayed for the whole time, some of them stayed a bit shorter. So now I'm streaming on Facebook group, Facebook page, on our YouTube, and also on Instagram. So yay, that's a first. Well done, Dana, for me. Okay, so the focus of our connection today was to have women connect. We just come back from summer, and it sometimes it takes time to get into motivation, getting into the rhythm. And so one of the purpose. The other purpose was for them to practice their pitch, to how to introduce their business, and also look for partnerships on partnerships, or some maybe clients or referrals. And this is one of it. And we had an educational session which was on goal setting. Goal setting methodology. It's with an exercise we did where we asked them to think about what would they like to achieve, what is it that they want to change, what is it they want to do better, and so on. So I have a few things I want to unpack with you. So what I find out that from this event is that some women have their pitch ready, so they can easily start questions. Some of them are not. So it's good for everyone there, just that when you go in an event like this, to have something that you want to share about your business. So I usually ask them a few questions to answer. So one is to answer your name and your business and what you do. It's very important also to say which are the clients you work with. Because when you say I work with women, then I say, oh, women, it's talking about me. Or children, all right, I need to see if it's for my kid, or men. Or if you work with everyone, it's great. And at the same time, I tell, if you want to grow when you're for business, you choose a customer segment, we call it. Anyway, so to come back to it, what I learned, that not everyone has a pitch. So it's good to have one. There is one more thing I like to give about a pitch: to have an introduction where you say, hey, have a question or a statistic, or we call it a wow factor. Okay. So that you grab attention. Okay, cool. So this is one thing I learned. I also, in this in the event what we did, I asked them also, what is it one thing they would like to learn more about. So here it is what I found out, the topics I want to share with you, and this is what we're going to share into the future. So here it is. I have about 7 of them. Yeah, 7 of them. So here it is. What they want to learn is how to cope with very fast trends. How is it changing in business? How the tech is changing every time. How to keep up with it. Another thing they want to learn is how to cope with social media, posting on social media, because it takes time. If you want to do the reels, if you want to do the videos, if you want to be on Facebook, on LinkedIn, if you want to do on TikTok, then it takes time. So how do you cope with that? So something that will take it for the future, that will touch it in our events. And we had with us Luz, who was a psychologist. So that one inspired one of our participants to say, I want to learn from the psychology way, the science on how to deal with emotional issues, how to deal with our emotions. So the science of it. This was one of the topics. Another topic is how people cope with stress, with the work of all the things that we have. Overload, information overload, the work, the parenting, the motherhood, being a wife, and all that, how to cope with that. And so one of the things I want to share with you is, it's for you to know, to see if it's something that you resonate with. And the other thing, if you have any other things that you like but I'm not mentioning, to write in the comments, and I'm going to keep it to have it covered. The other one is how to get clients from Instagram was a topic, how to get leads. And a very interesting that was actually the opposite of it is how not to bank on social media for business. Having meaningful connections, like with networking events. So not talking to everyone, just talk to a limited number of people. Because what happened is, this is what they share, when they put all this work in social media, when it's not turning into sales, how do you do? It's demotivating. And I have another one. This is the last topic. It's how to balance. We all have, and what do I mean by that? We all have 24 hours in a day. So how to look of everything, we sleep for 7 8 hours, we pick up kids, work, cooking and whatever, looking our house and keeping all these things. So how do we keep up with this on this limited time? And I have learned, and I think I'm not the only one, that time is the most important resource that we have. So how do we use the best out of it? And that brought me to talk to you that some of this, what we're talking about, like for example, balancing and how to get business without social media, will be covered in our Business 360 event, which is on 20th. If you haven't seen it, please go to our bio, go to the links. I think everyone's seen it, where we're gonna do we're gonna cover these topics and more. So that's on 20th and 21st of September. If you haven't joined yet, please or check it, go in and do it now. All right, so this is what I learned, what's interesting. And as I said, if you have any other topics you'd like to discuss, please write it now. I see here nutrition coach Kanika says such important topics, very varied for all women. Amazing. Great to hear that. All right, this is what I learned. So we did that. What I learned about networking. Well, we created breakout rooms and they all loved connecting. So 5 minutes, as I said, that's the first step of going into it. So just get the connection, get the introduction type of it is like, I want to know more about you, so let's have a coffee or let's have a Zoom call. And so that's the first step. What else? Yeah, so they love connecting. I think I love connecting too. We all do. Okay, cool. Then what we did, we did a goal setting. So the first, I launched a poll, and the first thing what I did, I asked, have you set up goals? So majority said, they say, one of them, Swati, said, I have it, but in my brain, I don't write it down. And some of them, the other one said, I have it and I do it every day. The other one said, I don't know what goals are. How do I make the difference? And some of them said, yes, I run goals. I have goals. So again, it's a different people, different ways to see it. Yeah. All right. Just good. I'm taking a breath here. Okay, good. So what we did, I asked them to answer the 3 questions, which is that one is that is, let me write it here. So and if you haven't done it yet, I invite you to answer to these questions. Is one of them, first is, what are the most important things I need to get done? So you can write it down and ask yourself, what are the most important things I need to get done? And make a list of them. And that's something. And then the second one is what I need to start doing or changing. So that's the second question you can ask in order to find your goals. The first one, what are the most important things I need to get done? The second one, what I need to start doing or changing. So just keep writing. And then what does success look like? And it's not just a definition of success, it's that thinking about it as we start now September, we have September, October, November until the year is finished. And December, we all know it's holidays and Christmas and everyone is leaving. So you just write down and say, what does success look like? If I did an amazing job, I say, well done. I see here Shazia watching. Well done, Shazia. You made it. You write what is the most what did I do, what did I accomplish. So write a long list of that and keep writing. And after you keep writing, start separating them. And you can separate them in two ways. And I'm going to tell you 1 second. There are two types when you write them down. It's something that you do it in the it takes time, like I said, till the end of the year, or it's something that you do. I don't know, if you sit 2 hours, 3 hours, you focus on it, it's done. So one of it is JD, it's just do it. And the second one, it's a goal. So that it's a set of actions to be done. So that's the second part, the second step. And the third step is to find, to prioritize. So the JD, you put a deadline. I'm going to do it by this time, this week, next week. You know it's important. You do it. You put the date. And the goals, again, is it 1 month, 2 months, 3 months? It's very important in goal setting. Goal setting, it's very important. What is it? To have what I meant, I got distracted. I was looking how many people are watching. All right. So in goal setting, all right, it's important to have not more than 3 goals. 1, it's all right. 2 is fine. The third one, it's maximum. Why? Because if everything a priority, nothing is a priority. Sorry, I meant it's everything is important, then nothing is important, because we tend to do, if it's too many things. All right. So that's and then I asked the participants, and they made a poll. Okay, so what we did, I asked everyone to answer these questions, and then we got into breakout rooms where they had a partner. Together, they went over the goals and they helped them prioritize to clarify them. So they also created accountability. At the end, I ran a poll and to see how they were feeling after this. What is it that participating in this event has created in them as emotion? And majority felt connected, motivated, and energized. So that was it today. I'd like to thank everyone for listening now, and invite everyone to come to our morning connections. We have online, we have also we have in person. And I'd like to invite everyone to come to our annual, the biggest event, it's Business 360. We have joining every day. We still have, I think, 10 more days. So please follow us, see us, and if that's for you, please do it. If you have any questions, reach out to me. And I let you go now, and have a lovely, lovely, productive day. And I will see you soon. And if you have anything, just write in the comments or reach out to me. I'm here. I'm here, and I'm here to support you in every way I can. Have a lovely day.